Hello there. My name is Daryl Davis, and I'm one of the senior vice presidents here in Five Links. First of all, I would like to take the time out to just thank you for taking the time out of your day to take a look at our business opportunity presentation. Now, before we start, first off, I would like you to think about a strong reason why you're looking into additional income, whether it's spending more time with your family or giving more to charity. Take a time out to reflect and think about that. Because remember, in business, you have your ups and downs and you have to have your daily motivation. Five Links started in 2001 by three co-founders, Craig Jerbat, Jeb Tyler, and Jason Gutt. They have over 60 years of experience in the telecommunications and direct sales industry. We've experienced over 800% growth as a company over the last 4 years, and we've been blessed to have our own 50,000 square foot world headquarters that's based up in Rochester, New York. So we're not sitting on anybody's cubicle, renting out any type of office space. We have our own facility. And our company was built on a motto that representatives come first. Now, I don't know about you, but I have never been an employee for any company and felt like I, as the employee, came first. Third-party credibility is key. Now, Five Links is actually in a blessed position right now because we are well documented. So what does that mean for you? The documentation and the research has already been done for you. There's no need to out-research the research. We've been featured on Rochester Top 100. We're actually the #1 company in Rochester, New York. Direct Sales News Global, Your Business at Home, Success from Home, and also we are one of the Inc. 500 companies. All this simply means is that we're one of the top 500 privately held companies in North America. That's a huge accomplishment. I want you to think about the nearest busy highway or street in your hometown and ask yourself, can you find at least 500 privately held companies on that street? And I guarantee you the answer is yes. So just think about how big of an accomplishment that is to be featured in such a prestigious list from 2006 to the present. Timing and position is key to success. These are all past multi-billion-dollar wealth trends that have come and have already passed us by. Starting in the 1980s, we have the birth of the PC industry. We don't have to go into big detail about how the PCs has totally changed how we operate on an everyday basis, but that opportunity has come and it has passed us by already. Even into the mid-1980s, you had the deregulation of long-distance telephone service, and due to this shift of wealth, you had other companies like MCI and Sprint that are now multi-billion-dollar powerhouses. Also into the 1990s, we had the birth of the internet industry. We don't have to go into big detail about how the internet has totally changed the game. Now again, those are all past multi-billion-dollar wealth trends, and I want you to ask yourself, how much money did you make on these shifts of wealth? Then, in the 2000s, we actually have been blessed to be in position to take advantage of something called VoIP technology, Voice over Internet Protocol. Simply your phone calls going through the internet instead of using the traditional copper line. It was predicted that more multi-billionaires and millionaires will be born on that technology than all of those other wealth trends combined. Now, Five Links allows you to get a piece of this big shift of wealth by using our company and marketing with our company called Global Links. Five Links owns Global Links, the switches and the routers. The reason why it's so big is because it cuts the traditional phone calls up to about 50% or more. Over 44 million households predicted to use this service by the end of 2013, generating over $15 billion in revenue. We have multiple ways of reaching out to our consumers. We have commercial and residential customers. We have calling apps available for Android and Apple devices. And then we also have downloads that turns your nearest computer into the nearest telephone. We also have two multi-million-dollar state-of-the-art network facilities that monitor our service so we won't have any drop. Now, here's a slide that always has me jumping out of my seat. We're talking about the deregulation of energy. First of all, this is the biggest deregulation that ever hit the universe, and it's only going to happen one time, and that time is now. This industry is worth over $500 billion, and we're able to service residential and commercial customers. All this simply means is that now you as the consumer have the choice on where you want your source of electricity or natural gas to come from. This industry is predicted to be 10 times the size of telecom. Now I want you to think about getting a piece of your own energy bill, a bill that most likely a lot of us don't like paying. Sometimes we wish that was a check we was depositing into the account and not a check that we was writing off. So now you're actually in position to get paid on not your own energy bill, but those energy bills that's also around. Five Links also has a host of additional products and services that we pride ourselves on. Five Links is a central service company. So all this simply means is that you're able to turn your ordinary bills into another source of income. We market all different types of products from cell phones to security systems to high-speed internet, credit card processing, and so on and so forth. Check your back office to figure out all the different promotions that we have in your area. Again, learn how to convert those ordinary bills into other sources of revenue. Not just your own bills, but other people's bills around you too. This can result to getting paid on tens and thousands of customers every day. Remember, every day is a great day to save money, and that's all we're in business. Now, Five Links actually has a bonus on the table that we use to help drive production in your business. First off, my first question is, can you use an extra $750 in the next 30 days? All we ask for you to do is introduce two people to the opportunity that's overworked, underpaid, hungry, looking for a change, or just looking for something different. And then all we ask for you to do is get 20 customer points. 20 customer points are not 20 different customers, it's more like 20 different services. However, each service has its own point value attached to it that can range anywhere between 1 to 4 points per service. So your first thing that you will want to do is start to get paid on your own products and services that you were already paying already. Out of my 20 customer points, I just happen to be about 13. Now let's talk about residual income. Residual income is the ability to do something one time and get paid on it over and over and over again. So the diagram on the left shows your business duplicating by multiples of threes. We're talking about the team members here, whether you directly or indirectly brought them into the network. And Five Links pays a commission out on each one of these products and services. Let's give you some small. Let's say you have a team of 20 members. You can see that says 27 members by month 3, but for simple math, let's use 20. And let's say each one of those people have 20 billion customers. And you're getting paid an average of 50 cents per customer. That's an extra $200 a month in residual income. Now I know $200 a month may not seem like something to jump out your seat about, but let's compare that to the traditional linear income. When you're talking about linear income, let's ask a question. How much overtime would you have to put on your job to receive an extra $200 on your check? Now here's the kicker. Will that same $200 be on the next check if you don't put in those same amount of overtime? Absolutely not. And this is the power of residual income. This $200 will repeatedly come month after month after month, whether or not you continue. Now here's a better example. Let's say now your team grows to 200. I promise you, if you can build a team of 20, you can build a team of 200. Let's use the same 20 billion customers and the same example of 50 cents on the service. That's an extra $2,000 a month in residual income. There is no maximum amount of residual income that you can build. And remember, we're not saying quit your job. We're saying let's just talk about doing something different and put in a couple of hours a week into something different, right? There's no maximum amount of residual, again, that you can build. Let's say now you have a team of 2,000. In the same example, that would be $20,000 a month in residual income. Remember, we're talking about marketing multi-billion-dollar products and getting paid on accounts receivable. Now let's talk about the weekly leadership bonuses. First off, these are all of the corporately earned positions at Five Links. You have executive trainer, executive director, national director, senior vice president, and platinum senior vice president. For you to move through the comp plan, there's a help you help me type system involved. So you have to help a certain amount of people achieve your old position before you can move on to the next position. So this truly creates the team atmosphere. No man left behind. And then the computer promotes you. So as soon as you put in a requirement, you earn that money or you earn that promotion right then and there on the spot. That's one of the advantages of this system compared to corporate America. Now, the bottom row represents how much money you can make for every person that joins your network indirectly. And then the money on top shows you how much money you can make when you sponsor someone directly. So at the national director level, if you sponsor 10 people, that would be $1,400 for the week for you on Friday. This could truly be life-changing money. There's no maximum or minimum of how much of this money that could be made on the week. Now let's talk about the senior VP positions. When you hit this position, man, you really get treated like a company executive. You get all of the benefit packages, including 5,000 shares of stock options in this deal. And I know that Five Links is well on its way to being the next billion-dollar company in the industry. You also get any BMW of your choice. Only stipulation is that it simply has to be silver. And they give you $800 a month toward your note. You get a Global Links bonus for every time someone buys that Global Links device within your organization. So let's say you had a team of 3,000. They sold one box. That would be a $9,000 Global Links bonus. You get an annual vacation. Last year, the company took all the SVPs and their significant others onto a 7-day cruise around the Mediterranean. All expenses paid for. And then you also get an expense account of anywhere between $500 to $1,500 a month. Now, I don't know about you, but this is one heck of a benefit package. Now let's go to the Platinum Senior Vice President position. At this position, you get to keep all of the benefits of being a Senior Vice President. Then you get a little extra. The women get a diamond pendant. The men get a diamond crested ring. You get an additional 5,000 shares of stock. And then you also get to participate into the Platinum Pool, which simply means that you're able to earn revenue on what the whole entire company produces instead of just your small network within the deal. I've seen massive checks being split up in January to start off every year. And most of our platinums didn't have any experience in the industry whatsoever. Then you also get to keep the BMW. We could say that's your rainy day car. And then you get any Bentley of your choice, and you get $4,000 a month towards the Bentley. Only stipulation again is that it has to be silver. Now I know it's not all about cars and perks and things like that, but I promise you, from being the senior vice president of this company, it sure feels good to not have. Here's some of the other platinum senior vice presidents. Now let's talk about business ownership. There's two ways to get started in this company. There's a $99 customer rep fee, but this position is totally limited. You only get paid on what you do and what you do only. You do not have the ability to leverage the efforts of others. So you want to ask yourself, do you want some of your money or all of the money? Now let's say you have the IMR position, which is a $249 position, right? First off, you get to market all of our future products and services. You get 2 websites that markets the products and services that we sell now, and a virtual office that tracks your business, lets you know who pays their bill and who did not pay their bill. It does your payroll for you automatically. So you don't have to do that yourself. You only can earn the customer acquisition bonuses, the weekly checks, and the $750 Quick Start bonus at the 2. I want to remind you about the $750 Quick Start bonus. All you have to do in your first 30 days is introduce 2 people to this opportunity. Overworked, underpaid, hungry, looking for a change, or just looking to do something different. And then introduce 20 customer points. Again, not 20 different customers, but each service has its own point value attached to it. The key to knocking this out the way is becoming your own customer first. Just remember, I was about 13 of my own 20 points. So you can see how these points tend to add up. Let me know where you can put $249 in the bank and come back in 30 days and it's tripled your initial investment. They say in business it takes an average of 3 to 5 years to make a return on your investment if you don't go out of business in your first year already. But we're showing you how to become profitable. Training and support is key to success. You have to be trained, and you have to be trained. And one of the great things about our business is that we have plenty of it. We have conference calls, Five Links University, all types of local trainings, regional trainings, and international trainings. So get back with the person that got you on to this video and just ask them, where's my local meeting? When's the next regional? And how can I get registered for the next international event? I'm telling you, these are definitely events that you don't want to miss. And you have to get trained, no matter how successful you were. In closing, there's normally 3 types of people that can be listening to this opportunity. Person number 1 says, thanks but no thanks. The opportunity is simply not for me. And if that's you, we just thank you for taking the time out to take a look at what we have to offer. And hopefully you can get back with the person that invited you on. And you can support them by either being a customer or sending a referral. Because every day is a good day to save money. And everyone that passes on this opportunity knows someone else that the business can bless. We just ask that you don't block the blessing. Person number 2 says, I just have questions. And if the answers to the questions are what I need them to be, then I'm interested in moving forward. All that I ask is that you ask a qualified person the questions to make sure you have 100% of the accurate information that you need for the best decision for you and your family. Then person number 3 says there's a no-brainer situation. I want to get involved. To you, I say congratulations, welcome to the team. Get back to the person that invited you onto this video and just tell them that I'm ready to get started, complete the online application, and your business can be up and running in a matter of seconds and you can start your training. But then there's normally 2 reasons why a person won't get involved. 1, they don't have the time, and 2, they don't have the money. And to both of those people, I always say respectfully, we can't let the reasons why we need to do something be the reasons why we don't. People make time and make way for things that they find important enough. Absolutely. So there we have it. Again, I appreciate you taking the time out to take a look at this opportunity. My name is Daryl Davis. I'm a Senior Vice President in this business. Have a good one.